Okay, everybody, we got another video for you. We're just now headed back out from the grocery store. It's dark on us now, but look at that sky. There's the sky we was looking at when we went in, and we just caught a lightning bolt. Ain't that something? I turned it on just in time. And we caught a lightning bolt as soon as we got into the camera. We might catch some more, so let's try. That's something to catch a lightning bolt. Now the clouds was in front of it. I think it's really far off because I didn't hear anything and everything, but we caught it. That's something to turn a camera on. As soon as you do, you catch a lightning bolt. So I mean, it's lightning over that way near Kingsport. But we're going to see what all we can see. Turn that air down. This thing's got such a strong air conditioner. It blows really loud. This car does. 2004 Crown Victoria. Got a good old blower on it. At one time I thought it had a bad blower motor. I took it in and had it checked out. I went to the AutoZone, bought a new blower motor for it. And I bought a new blower motor, and they gave me the wrong blower motor. I put it in out there in the parking lot, and the motor still wouldn't work, and the plug-in was loose on it, and it wouldn't stay plugged in. It was going to have to be rewired or whatever, you know. So I told them about it. I said, this ain't the right motor, and plus it ain't working. It's working independently. And anyway, what it turned out to be, it wasn't a blower motor at all. It was my resistor. The resistor wasn't working, and it would I got to turn tapped on it. And when you tap on the resistor, it would work for maybe a week. Could work for a month, and it could work for 3 months. You just never knew when the resistor was going to go and short out again. And anyway, I got tired of tapping on it. Well, not really. I didn't really get tired of tapping on it. It got to where I couldn't tap on it no more, and it wouldn't work. You know, it just would not come back on. And it was real hot in the summer. It was like June, and I didn't have no air, and it was 80, 90 degrees outside. I'm like, I can't do this. So I went and got, real quick, I took it to Yankees Beeline up here, and I had them to put a new blower motor resistor in it, and it worked fine. And of course, I used my original, I took out my original blower motor in the car, because the car's only got 62 or 66,000 miles on it. It only had like 59,000 miles on it at the time. So I figured the blower motor wasn't bad because it hadn't been used that much. But I thought from age, maybe, you know, it did go bad. But it was that resistor, which is a common fail point on these cars. And another common fail point is the blend door actuator. So far, I haven't had any bad luck with the blend door on this car yet. Knock on wood. As old as it is, you know, that plastic gets brittle. But when I switch over from heat to cool, that's when it'll do it. So it'll always hit you whenever you go from hot to cold. As long as you're not switching from hot to cold, the blend door don't function as much, you know. I hate that because it says it's like a 2-hour job to get in there and get that blend door and fix it. So it's about $200 just for labor. Ain't nothing like a new Camaro. I know somebody who's got a 2014 Camaro, 2014, I think it's 2014 or 12 or 14, no 12. They said the blend door, you couldn't fix it hardly. You had to take the whole dash out of the car to get to it unless you cut it out and then bolted it and welded it back in or something under the dash. It's really hard. He said that's what they're going to try to do instead of taking the whole dashboard out, because that's like a 10-hour job, he said, on that car. Can you imagine doing that and making a part that hard to get to on a car? It's made out of plastic. Looks like to me, you know, they'd make it out of something else like metal, you know. Anything that's going to break down like that, make it out of metal so it don't just break from age. But at least this car, like I said, it was made during a time when mechanically it's great. 2004 was that was before a lot of bad stuff happened, and the manufacturing has really went downhill. today, especially today. I mean, and the Chevrolets, they said they're having a recall on the new Chevrolets and GMCs because the engine's locking up on them and they're having a real bad tap. Well, it ain't no wonder, because they have these little 4-cylinder turbos in these big old huge trucks, and you know, the V6s, but they're using 4 cylinders in full size Chevrolet and Ford trucks. And the way they're making their power is by making that little 4-cylinder have a turbo on it. Well, a turbo, everybody knows, turbos makes the vehicle wear out, and then the turbo wear out itself, you know. You're lucky if you get 100,000 miles out of one of them without something major going wrong with it, because you're expecting that little bitty engine to do double the work that a big V8 should be doing. I know technology's better, but not that much. The only way I'd want a turbo in anything is if it was in a car, you know, and didn't have to pull that much weight. I had a Mustang, and I was thinking about turboing that car, but I thought against it. It was a 1985 Mustang LX. It had a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder in it, and I saw them with turbos on them before, and they made as much horsepower as a 302. It was either that or put a 302 in it, which I was planning on doing, but I just never did it because I didn't want to hurt the value of the car. The car only had 62,000 miles on it, and I ended up selling it. I got $4,000 out of that car back about 6 years ago. And you know, the reason why I didn't get more money out of it is because it's a 4-cylinder car. They ain't worth as much as the GT. Now today I probably could get more out of it. I could probably got $7,000 or $8,000 out of that car today. But you know, prices on everything's went up since then. 6 years ago was like a lifetime in the value of a car. This car right here, this Crown Vic that I've got, I gave $4,000 for it back in 2021, and it's worth $7,000, $8,000 now. I've seen them go for that, $8,000 for one that's got the same mileage this one does, because you know, people don't want to buy these new cars today. They'd rather buy an old car, and they'll pay good money for an older car that's in low mileage, good shape. I'd much rather pay $8,000 for one of these than to buy some new car and then have to pay $500-$600 a month for a vehicle payment. You know, I bought this car for $4,000 6 years ago, and I've only done about maybe $1,000 worth of work to it the whole time I've had it, and that was just preventative maintenance. I did a fuel pump. That was the most expensive thing, and the tires. That's the only things I've done. Everything else was really cheap to do on this car. The blower motor resistor was cheap, the blower motor fan was cheap, and the thermostat was cheap to put in. The main things was the tires, which was over about $500, and then the fuel pump was about $450 for the labor and the fuel pump itself. But I know I won't have a fuel pump to go out. You know, it should never go out. Be 20 years if it does, probably, hopefully, you know. But I hope you enjoy my little ranting. I like to talk and do videos for you all. We just passed the farm, one of the farms that are left down here. Old man owns it. He'll come up, you'll see him every now and then on a tractor. Still yet, he's old, he's like 90 years old. Sad thing about it is, when he dies, his kids will get it and they'll probably sell it off and build condos. That's what's happened a lot here recently. All the old people are dying off. People who was born in the 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they're all going, you know. My dad, and everybody's getting old. My dad's 74 years old now, so he's getting up there in age. He was born in 52. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the videos. I really enjoy talking to you. We got a beautiful evening, and I caught a beautiful sunset, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. But we will get off here, talk to you later. And thanks for all the prayers, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm feeling a lot better than I did. I've got over that congestion almost 100%. I'm like 90% over it. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Y'all be good. God loves you, and so do I. Just remember that. Bye, y'all.